Okay, so now we're going to go back to those settings, and here we are back in the dummy account. I'm going to resize my window here for a second. So we're in the dummy account. We went through in the first video the You and Google and autofill options. Now let's look at privacy and security. Privacy and security gets you into that clear browsing data. If you do it through here, it automatically checks browsing history, so you can remove that. I suggest going into the basic and doing an all-time clear of cookies and cache every once in a while, just to clear out the cookies and cache of that particular browser, just to clear up and smooth out your browsing experience. Now, it does offer you an advanced here. If you did want to go into advanced, you can get rid of all kinds of other stuff, but that's more for specific issues. I wouldn't recommend that as a base idea. Site settings. This can get in the weeds, but I'm going to click it anyway. Site settings, these are all the different things that can pop up here in the upper right of your Omnibox. So if you're blocking cookies, if you're blocking your camera, if you're blocking your microphone, if you have notifications set up, if there's a flash problem, these things will all trigger. And they trigger right here in the upper right area of your Omnibox, right to the left of the bookmark star. And you can go in there and change anything you want. So if you want to go look at your camera, you can see if there's sites that are blocked or allowed. If there's a microphone, blocked or allowed. And that's in the site settings of privacy and security. So basically how secure you want your browser. Now, teachers, we typically are pretty private, and we tend to block everything at the start. So if you've accidentally blocked something and you want to double check, you can go back through here and kind of see what's going on. Under the More tab, this is just a bunch of different security features. This is up to you. You can read through those, but for the most part, they're fairly standard. But if you would like to change your privacy and security, it's there. Appearance, you can go into themes. This will open up the Chrome Web Store, and you can search for themes. So if you want the just black theme, you can add that. Once it's added, it will change your theme as it just did. If you want to reset it back, you can do that. Now, the next thing is the home button. We talked about in an earlier portion that in the upper left, there is no home button. If you press this, though, now there is a home button, and you can put any site you want in there. So if you decide that you want Google.com to be your home button, you can do that. And then essentially what that means is every time you hit that home button, it's now going to take you to Google. It's set to be off. You can turn it on if you want. Now, we mandate the bookmark bar. Font size, you can change this to whatever you would like. So if you have visual issues, you can do that. You can customize your fonts. So for example, if you want your font size to be larger or smaller, and my favorite is, since I wear glasses, I like to turn my minimum font size up. That means that at minimum, it'll be 10-point font. You can even go through and pick your favorite standard font, your favorite serif font, and so on. And there are advanced settings if you wanted to tinker. When you go down here into customize fonts, this gets you into that same window. And then if you want a warning before you quit you can do that. Now in the next video, we'll take care of search engine, default browser, and on startup.